Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode here on Talk Daily. Hopefully, you have a great day wherever you are in the world. And today, we're going to be talking about a 2023 Honda Civic Type R. Now, I have driven the previous gen Honda Civic, and it did not disappoint. It was big. It was a hatch. This one also is a hatch. It's different looks, and I can tell I've driven the older one a lot because my friend had it, even modified it, whatnot. So, long story short, it's a great vehicle. The only issue I had with it was the A-pillar was too big. The car was just too big. I just felt the car was big. You're going fast in that car, and I just felt like I just wish I was closer to the vehicle. I was more in the vehicle. I felt the vehicle was too much around me. Sounds like a bunch of funny words, but when you get to drive one, you might understand. Drive that car, then drive a Miata, and then hop in the Civic Type R, and you kind of understand where I'm coming from. And if you're saying why you're comparing a Miata to Civic Type R, Civic was never that big. Civic got fatter and fatter and fatter throughout the years, and it's just gotten to this massive thing, which is to me this is almost a Honda Accord. If you take an older Accord and you park it next to the new Honda Civic Type R, it's almost the same size. The Civic Type R is big, but don't misunderstand the word big with lack of performance. This vehicle performs very well. It truly doesn't understand. We've done that. I gave it a lot of gas, and my hands were light on the steering wheel, and the steering wheel did not want to go right or left. There was no torque steer. Basically, the car just accelerated forward under full throttle. You turn the wheel, the car really, the nose just digs in. Whether my friend had, he had humongous tires on it. I think it had like 305s. It was stupid. Had a wide body kit. The car would not once I was able to make the car understeer. The car just went where it wants to go. It shed a lot of speed, but it went where it wants to go. It's a fantastic car. You could fit 4 people in it, and everything is functional in this vehicle. The vent you see right here is functional. What they did with the older Civic, what he did in the older Civic, not the 2023, is he changed the intercooler because the intercooler wasn't sufficient enough for the heat soaked. And that's something that Honda recognizes as a 2023 model, as you can see by this article. And let me give first credit to this article. This article comes from Car and Drive and written by Tony Quiroga. As always, I have a link to this article and everything I show you in the description below. So if you look down the article, again, it's a very great read. I mean, the way he wrote the article, he wrote it in a way that's like the 10 Commandments. Thou shalt not miss a shift. Thou shalt not make false advances. It's very cute. It's very nice. It's very well written. It's very clever. But let's get to the point right here. Honda made a number of improvements, including swapping a 9 to a 10-channel air-to-air intercooler. Basically, intercooler just has one more row, allows for better cooling, and also reduce the turbocharger inertia by 14% while increasing the intake flow rate by 10% and exhaust flow by 13%. Bigger plumbing. Bigger plumbing. Just better breathing. The engine breathes a bit better. Besides that, I didn't have to do anything. This thing is insane. I think what I'm trying to tell you the point here is that this car is good. This car is good. The wing, honestly, I think it looks like an aftermarket slap-on, but wood white and the black rear window, I don't know, it doesn't really stand out. It's fine by me. I wouldn't really mess with this car. As I said, my friend went crazy with the carbon fiber, and wheels and whatnot, and I don't think you need it for this car. This car is really good. If you like front-wheel drive, this car is set. So the question that I have is this. Since we all know that this car is good, we like the recipe, we like the manual transmission, we love the way it lays out. Yeah, it has all the nanny sensoring collision warning, which I think most enthusiasts don't. I don't say they don't need. You always want safety in the background, right? But I think when you're driving this car and you're really going through the gears, you're paying attention to the road. I hope. You love cars, so I would imagine you're really paying attention. You're not going to be texting or I don't know, not paying attention to the road, looking at your phone. So, why they don't make more of these cars? That's the question I have. I just don't understand why we don't have more of these purist um, cars focused for drivers. I don't know where car manufacturers are heading. They're heading making new cars that drive themselves. They're heading toward cars that are, I don't know, you just sit in it and it just gives you food and you can watch your Netflix and you don't have to drive. And I'm like, and you don't have to parallel park. I'm like, what? It's good to have options. someone out there wants to have these options. Some people might not have physically be able to perform those actions, and having a car that can do so for them liberates them. I totally understand that. I totally get that. But I feel like this genre of cars, the cars for the enthusiasts, and I think the enthusiasts are one of the safest drivers. Car enthusiast people were like me and a lot of other people who enjoy the drive. We're not gonna be on our phone. We're not gonna be distracted. We really truly enjoy driving. We're paying attention to the road. We can detect an accident before it happened. We can. So long story short, we don't have a lot of cars anymore. A lot of cars, a lot of options. There are some options. There's still the 911. There's still the M3s, of course, right? But I just feel it's that those cars are so expensive that yeah, you can afford them, but they also come with a lot of more package, a lot of more burden, insurance burden, cost burdens, uh, and it's not, I don't know. Again, if you have the money, good for you. You could afford it, great for you. So, but yeah, I just feel like the cheaper car, the $40,000 car, the $30,000 car, we don't have a lot of options. I mean, there's the Miata right now, the Civic Type R, but this is going to be temporarily. This is not going to continue going on. Luckily, Miata is still going on. The Z, which is they don't really. If you drove the Z, it's and you also, what do you have? The FRS, the BRZ, Hyundai. Everything now, nothing is manual. What else? The Corolla, the all-wheel drive Corolla is coming up. The GR Corolla, but we don't have the Yaris, which the one we want. But they give us a fatter Corolla, which is like, what are you doing, Japan? Just give us what we want. Like, give us what we want. And that's my point. I just wish they make more enthusiast car. I'm glad we have some options, but I obviously it's good to have more, right? I want a front engine, turbocharged, rear-wheel drive. That's what we want. Everybody wants a turbocharged, rear-wheel drive, manual, Japanese compact or Korean compact or whatever. Give me that compact vehicle. I know Ford is not going to make a compact car because Ford doesn't make cars anymore. I made a video about it. Ford, the only car they make is a Mustang. They don't make cars. Everything is SUV. So I don't know. I don't know why a manual transmission is such a hard thing. I enjoy a manual transmission in any car, to be honest with you. I wish a van would come a manual transmission. I will drive it. I enjoy manual, but no, they have to give you dual clutch transmission that I don't know. That costs a lot of money. I have no idea. So if you understand why we are moving away from manual and we go into completely automated, I don't know. It feels like when I went to the LA, when I went to not the LA show, when I saw the auto show, the Japanese auto show, and videos on YouTube, and it was like you could see the shift is in toward completely electric, and that's what we do in the United States. We're really pushing electric, and electric cars obviously don't have manual transmission. So I get that. I get the electric cars, but as long as an internal combustion engine, I wish we have manual transmission. I don't think they're that crazy to manufacture. They've been making them for years and years. So as far as cost production, I don't know. I'm just assuming that the enthusiast market is just shrinking. That's just my assumption. I'm just glad we have this option because the Civic Type R is a fantastic car. And I've been talking for a minute now. Oh man. Yeah, but anyways, I'm not saying everything is bad and everything is horrible. I'm just saying that I just wish we have more manual cars. I wish we have more of this recipe. An enthusiast car designed to really hug the road, not designed to parallel park itself. And I don't know all this. Hey, look, I can drive. Hands free. No, I want to drive. I don't get in a car, but I want to drive. I enjoy driving. Give me something that I can execute what I want to do in my head, my brain. I want to execute a maneuver and the car just follows. That's the best feeling, horse and rider. You have that connection. And I wish we make more cars that are in tune with that. I wish we have back the all-wheel drives. The Subarus to me are good, but they kind of gotten I feel like they lost their teeth. They're still there. Subaru's still there, but it's not like the rally bred monsters, just getting bigger and bigger and bigger. I just wish some car company would just make us a smaller car, lighter, and make it front engine turbocharger wheel drive, and have a nice day with a manual, and you're on your own. I wish I make something like that, but we'll see. We'll see. Maybe Honda will bring back the S2000. Who knows? Who knows? That'll be wonderful if they do so. I think the S2000 is a fantastic car. Now, anyways, I know this video has been all over the place. Long story short, the 2023 Honda Civic Type R is fantastic. If you can get it for $43,000, $44,000, you're in luck because the dealer markup will be there. And I do believe it looks in white, it looks sharp. So yeah, this is the car you can live with it daily. You truly can daily this vehicle. 4 doors with a trunk, and it looks fantastic. Beside the wing, I think that wing in the back just kind of looks like a bolted on, but it's not bad, not bad at all. Really flows with the car. Beside that, I think it's a fantastic car. So anyways, as always, it's been a long video. I've been bragging a little bit and nagging a little bit, but let me know what you think. Maybe what I'm saying is not correct. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I always read them. And as always, take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.